Hello everybody, and welcome back to our playthrough of Shovel Knight, the Shovel of Hope. So, Logan and I completely forgot something while we were in the Hall of Champions.
Apparently there was something that could be...
But before that, let's go take a shortcut.
A shortcut?
Hey, I heard that there's a super hidden double secret in the Hall of Champions. Where could it be?
I don't know.
Maybe it's in that shortcut?
Let's
go! And so it took us right back here. I forget if this was supposed to be a jump cut or something else entirely, but yes, we are back here because yes, as I mentioned earlier, we forgot something while we were here.
Supposedly.
I'm sorry, just because I'm thinking back to it, I see the peacock, the pink peacock. It's like her saying please. It's like, please, no, please, no.
Do it. Okay. Yeah, apparently that one can actually be open, and so this is where we got before, but supposedly when you're over here...
You're supposed to dive straight into this particular block, which leads us to a sacred treasure with a very interesting symbol on it.
A curious map.
There are some extra markings here, too.
How you're supposed to know about that particular spot, I don't know, unless you're just, nice.
Screen wipe.
And everything that looks suspicious. I remember that transition, and hey!
I recognize that symbol, even though I've never been in any of those videos.
Well, no, you were there when we did the reboot.
The biker rats from Mars!
Oh yeah, it was there for a couple
Or is it rats or mice? Biker mice or rats?
I think it was biker mice from Mars.
Biker mice.
Oh lordy, they brought
the ship. But it's not them either, it's... the Battletoads!
The buzzard, and look at them! Actually, pretty solid on model.
Mind you, this is before the remake.
Hey, Bimble, I thought we were just going out for a burger and flies. Where that's crazy space warp take us?
Whoa, Rash! Get a load of that shovel, dude!
Greetings, amphibians. I am Shovel Knight, on my quest to defeat the Enchantress.
I didn't even consider,
Well, that's a neat story. Anyway, we're the Battletoads!
I didn't even consider the fact that...
Wait a minute,
Zitz.
Oh, sorry.
Wait a minute, Zitz.
No,
Is this guy talking about the Dark Queen bros? Let me at her.
I suppose one might think of her as a Dark Queen of sorts.
It is a troubling subject.
Well, let me tell you, we know a thing or two about fighting Dark Queens. And no offense, Tadpole, but you look like you could use some help.
Fuck you.
I could have done a better take on that. Anyway.
You're fine.
How about we give you some training? Battletoad style.
Totally. Did you hear that, Toads? He said yes!
I did not. I said totally.
Righteous! Okay then, let's hop to it!
Hey!
So they're not bullshitting. We're actually going to get the Battletoads treatment of training. Starting with a big, deep dive underground.
With bungee cords.
So I want to ask, like, would they say that regardless of whether you say yes or no?
I don't believe so. I think if you do say no, you can come back later.
Right, just to back up in case you want to get more help, because this is not just it's just friendly sparring, but we are gonna have to kick their butts.
Yep, we're gonna have to kick these toads to the curb. Also be mindful of all the other enemies that are down below, much like in the original Battletoads' fashion.
Look at your little mices.
And the wizards.
Yeah, the mices, the mages. There actually are some of the mice that actually do have scissors on them, like so.
Oh god.
Uh-oh!
That is instant kill if they actually manage to snip your rope.
What? Oh, if they snip your rope, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that's I want to say that's a reference to the original Battletoads. So at this time, the people at Yacht Club, clearly the fact that, Shovel Knight ended up being in Ukulele, like, platonic, they obviously have had some contact with the people at Rare before. But, like, so this whole thing just, like, a collaboration between them and Microsoft?
Yes, it was, because at the same, if I can actually explain this. The game originally came out for Nintendo consoles primarily. It was for PC and PC. And when they were transferring over to Xbox and PlayStation, they wanted to give something special. So they literally went, you know what? we'll talk to Sony and we'll talk to Microsoft and see if we're able to cut a deal. When they talk to Microsoft, they convince them to use the Battletoads, and when they talk to Sony, they convince them to use Kratos.
I have to imagine how much more money they had to pull just to get the Kratos cameo, and which is also funny considering out of the two, I'd say the Battletoads callback is a lot more extravagant by comparison.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely
What I will say, I'm not going to lie, I think that the upgrade that Kratos gives you is a bit better than what the Battletoads give you, personally. But I will say the Kratos one, I don't think they might have had to shell out a bit more money. But one of the things about that is that it's Kratos pre God of War 4. It was.
Oh yeah, back when he was an angry boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh boy.
What the fuck?
No.
Oh.
And of course, what Battletoad game, what Battletoad reference would be complete
Without the motorbikes.
But more interesting now, a boss fight on the motorbikes.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't actually recall if the original Battletoads games actually had boss fights on the turbo bikes, but...
the remake, I was gonna say the re-release, the remake thing didn't even have them, it was just, battle race gauntlets.
Yeah, oh boy, do I distinctly remember how much fun those were.
Yeah.
Mind you, we're talking as somewhat salty people that had to deal with parsec jitteriness when doing them.
Yeah.
Well, me and James did anyway. Logan kind of had no excuse.
It was hard. That was a blind playthrough for me. But I'm saying this as like I would not mind them making a second game. Like just again my tips to those developers.
Yeah, ease up on the minigames.
And the different genres in general. Yeah. Just pick a lane and stick with it. Because again, the beat 'em up stuff was fine.
You just barely got. They were kind of just non-existent though after the. Like,
oh.
Goodbye, my brother. I will see you.
Up.
I'll see. Oh, there you are.
Thank you. We figured that at this point there's really no shame in us taking each other's lives, considering the fact that I'm pretty sure any one of these things, every one of them is an insta-kill death anyway. So
much like the original motorbike sections.
And whoever hits AGC gets a little chip point of health. But while we're on the subject, Matt, what did you think of this whole Easter egg when you started playing it?
I actually never got to play this one. I will say I don't have Shovel Knight on the Xbox though. Now that I own an Xbox, I probably can play it.
Well, actually, it's funny because I do know that the Battletoad-centric stuff got added to the PC version later.
I don't have the PC version.
That's right. You're a dirty Mac user.
Shut the fuck
you can't play no games.
I can play a few games. I've been playing Stardew Valley with my partner, motherfucker. Don't at me.
Okay. What are you thinking of all this so far? Assuming if this is not your first time seeing the Battletoads level of this game.
I was about to say, I'll say this is my first time seeing the Battletoads version of this. I've seen the Kratos one before, but I haven't seen the Battletoads one until now. Although that does bring up, a question I meant to ask earlier when we were talking about this more in depth. I know, the Nintendo versions have, their own things, like that Switch fairy that you can get. But say if Nintendo...
Yeah, Madame Meaver.
Yeah, but let's say Nintendo did have permission... What's up?
I was just watching Pimple go flying and...
Ow! Boom. Now we have a proper fight between all three Toads.
But yeah, as you were hyped.
Let's say Nintendo did give them permission to have their own guest star boss fight in a similar vein to what we have with Battletoads and Kratos here. What character would you choose for Shovel Knight to fight against?
Ugh, that's kind of a tough question because there's plenty you could choose from.
I would love to go. My gut instinct would tell me to melee. My gut instinct would tell me yes, Matt. There you go. Yay! My gut instinct would tell me to stick with whose combat is the closest to Shovel Knight and moving around. So I guess Link would be the closest since he is the running and slashing type, but he's not as he's not as limber or agile as Shovel Knight. I'm gonna say Link is not that. Mario would be closest to that. But Mario wouldn't make a lot of sense in this. Honestly, I don't know.
I think, you bring up that notion of Link not being too lumber. I feel like he could probably make up for it by having a much more like vast arsenal at his display.
Honestly, you guys say that, and then they'll just go, all right, push mo.
I love push mode, dude. Don't even. I was playing push mode this morning.
Wow, Shovel Knight, you've got some crazy moves.
Right. Thank you, kind sirs.
Well, all this turbo terrain was draining. We ought to bug out and find some grub. Can you join us, Shovel Guy?
I'll pass, thank you.
You're a loss. Oh, hey, meet us back at camp, though. We want to give you a little token of our toad gratitude.
Bat milk?
That's
Hey, Pipple.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think that might have been a glitch, because on my most recent playthrough, he actually did jump along with the others. Most righteous Shovel Bro, we hereby name you an honorary toad to aid you in your battle against your own Dark Queen.
Whew. Just enough time.
We bestow upon you this most excellent toad gear. Now you'll have cool moves just like us. Want to equip the toad gear now?
No.
I mean, I am very curious.
Nice. You look stylish. I'm green with envy. Have fun with those smash hits.
Ta-da! I'm not green.
Well, you're kind of brownish. You know, that's kind of a toad color.
I guess I'm the pimple cosplayer, but yeah. So basically, now you can double tap.
Which I will say that run
shoulder
does
barge.
help. Oh, hi guys.
Oh,
Whoa! These guys are packing maximum attitude. The spikes, the outfits, extreme. Please, teach the bears.
I guess I'll fill in.
I
already.
wait.
Go ahead, man.
I already think you're the greatest. You're the greatest, Bass. Will you be my teacher?
Aww. And of course, we found this little secret.
Oh, hey there, you. I say, this airship rivals the aerial anvil. And so advanced. Who's the proprietor?
Someone who sounds just like you, I'm sure.
Greetings, fellow
Oh,
bird
Lordy.
nerd. Ah, yes, the vulture's my finest creation.
Hello, bird.
And behold, the only time you'll ever see T-Bird in this game.
Yep.
Hey,
That's you, Matt.
Whoa, hey, they should join we should join these guys, and then we'd be called Battletoader.
Oh, I get it, because the other guy's named Toader.
But yeah, I would say that was a neat little details. The fact that like even seeing the Battletoads, that's not weird to Shovel Knight in a world where there's amphibians everywhere. Like,
Yeah, no, they fit right at home. Aside from all the advanced tech, obviously.
also, our down attack is heavier now. And yeah, at any point in time, if you want to do, you can also do this little mini game version.
I'll just need 200 gold to cover the jet fuel. Not
Nah, I'm
cool enough
fine.
to ride? I get it. We'll come back when you're ready to shred some ramps.
Man, I could be gaming by now. I know that wasn't that.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe
So,
I could be gaming right now. Resident Evil 4. Here we go.
Ha. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for our quick little 13-minute cameo with the Battletoads. We'll see you all next time as we head on into Tinker Knight's lair.
Woo! Take care, everybody.
I apologize for the mowing, by the way.
What mowing?